Welcome back, fellow indie gamers. Today we are blasting a Cyberpunk Roguelike deck builder that meets some dungeon crawling elements, because today we are playing Into The Gird early access version. Last year I missed the opportunity to cover the demo, but today I got a key from the dev, thank you very much. So we are diving into The Gird early access version. Become a master hacker in this Cyberpunk Roguelike deck builder, explore the dangers of cyberspace and fight evil corporations, build and upgrade a deck of powerful programs, unlock perks and skills, and unleash digital hell on your enemies. Dive into the Gird. And this is exactly what we are going to do, so click start new run, choosing Ursa as the first character, who's a mother with a checkered past trying to save her daughter from a dangerous situation. We choose a mission and we're going to blast the tutorial. Welcome to the Gird. The Gird is the digital infrastructure runner's hack. Grids are comprised of clusters, virtual rooms that hold nodes. Nodes are the smallest functioning elements of the Gird. You can move the camera by using WASD keys or by holding right click with the mouse. Okay. Grids are divided into layers, which act like floors of the entire domain. Each layer has a core node that will let you advance to the next layer if you defeat its core keeper. Awesome terminology. Your objective is to reach the deepest layer, find the final core node, and breach its mainframe. Now let's learn about nodes. Click on that data node. Nodes have different ways of being used. Try extracting this one. Okay, extract plus 100 intel. Extracting nodes will always provide intel. Intel are stolen corporate files used as currency to buy things inside the Gird. Awesome. To move between clusters, you will need to pass through gates. Check out that gate. Most gates have specific conditions that need to be met to unlock them. This activity gate will be unlocked if all the nodes in the cluster are exhausted. Extract the last data node so you can open the gate. Let's just go get 100 intel again. The gate has been automatically unlocked because you've met its condition. Open it and advance. Open gate. So you don't have to click on the icon, you have to click on the text. Click on that data node to see another way you can interact with the node. By navigating the Gird, some actions you take will increase your trace. Trace measures how aware of your presence the Gird is. For every 10 points of trace gained, the Gird will increase its alarm level, making the run more difficult and the enemies more dangerous. Oh boy. Try exploiting this data node. Let's go, extra intel. Different nodes can be exploited for different effects. Check how to advance further by inspecting that gate. This is a combat gate, so you must defeat all sentinel eyes in this cluster to unlock it. Okay. Sentinels are the Gird defenders, placed there to fight any intruders and kick them out of the Gird, pinpoint their live location to the authorities, or worse. Okay, what is worse? I guess death. Click on the sentinel to fight it and clear your way to that compiler node. Start combat, okay, really nice. Oh, look at this guy. Everything you see is created by your console to provide you with information during combat. This is your console's integrity, a representation of how much damage it can take before it breaks. If it reaches 0, it's game over. The objective of every combat is to get the ICE's integrity to 0 before it does the same to you. Okay, 120 against 300. Your console will show the ICE's intent here. Really good. And its inherent passive abilities here. Really pumpy OST, I love it. You know, I was expecting some really cool synthwave, but that's even better. Playing cards cost clock. Card's clock okay, it's a really nice tongue twister. The card's clock cost is shown on the left next to its name. Now try attacking the eyes by dragging a code slash and targeting the sentinel. So this is code slash. Wow. Look at the illustrations on the cards. This is just super brutal. Okay, let's... Oh, and we can just target every part. Let's target the head, I guess. Wow. Playing cards fills this yellow bar here. That's virtual memory. Many cards generated, and it's used to activate your commands and trigger some cards' conditional effects. You can check how much Vim a card generates by counting the yellow symbols beneath the clock cost. Commands are powerful skills that can swing a battle in the blink of an eye. Normally, any given command can only be used once per turn, so keep that in mind. Okay, so let's see those commands. So we got Scout as a minor for 5, draw 1 card. Dig for 10 as a major, draw 3 cards and then choose 1 to discard, and Energize and Critical, draw 1 card and gain 2 clock. Okay. So he's trying to deal 30 damage, inflict 1 exposed, and self-inflict 2 exposed. And if we hover over, we can see increase the incoming damage by 25%. Each point represents duration in number of rounds. Oh boy. Okay. So we'd like to mitigate 30 damage. So that's 20. The blue bar over your integrity is your barrier. Some cards generate it and it blocks incoming damage. Barrier expires at the start of your turn. Some cards generate it and it blocks incoming damage. Barrier expires at the start of your following turn. Good. So I guess extra barrier, so we are not taking any damage. Wow, nice. Nice animation. By fighting in the grid, you may apply or receive buffs or debuffs. This is exposed. The statuses you are affected by are shown above your hand, and the ones affecting the enemy are next to their integrity. Nice idea. Okay. 62 damage. Whoa. Okay, this guy is not joking. So 20 barrier, but if you have at least 10 Vim instead, gain 40. Can we gain that much? Seemingly no. I can draw an extra card. And if I do this, I can get 1 extra Vim. If you used at least 1 command this turn, also plus 1 Vim. And okay, so basically for free. Do we need any of this? 62 damage. Okay, get a card. Let's see. Remember, you can visualize all the cards you can still draw in your repo. Okay, so repo is the deck. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Bunch of attacks, defense, and we have different types. Okay. So now it is free. I guess 20, 40, and that's it. So we are taking a lot of damage. 20, 20, 20. 12 damage, 12 damage, 12 damage. Okay. So let's bring up the Vim, because I really want to deal extra damage to this guy next turn, but you know, for the third one, I think we just go with some defense. Okay, no extra cards here. 50 damage. Oh boy. Get a barrier. Draw 3 cards and then choose 1 to discard, and we only have like 1 clock left. Okay, I'm just going to use this. Let's go with this one. You already used it, so this is 5, but we need 10 to deal 40. I'll just go with this, and then we take 10 damage. Because there is no exposed on us. Trying to gain 46 barrier. Let's go with this one, go with this one, and then we get 40 barrier and decomply. Decomplied cards are not reshuffled into your repo for the remainder of the combat. That's basically scrap, okay. We do not have any cards to use, but if I just draw 1 card and that's an attack, he goes down. Awesome. Okay, commands are pretty powerful. Combat rewards, 120 intel, and this is Hashkeys. After defeating that sentinel, you got a Hashkey. Hashkeys are a resource used to rehash nodes and unlock some gates. They are mainly obtained by defeating sentinels. Now that this node does not have a sentinel blocking it anymore, you can interact with it. Exploit this compiler node and choose a card to add to your deck. Awesome. So I really like these small dungeon crawler elements of this game. So it's not just a roguelike deck builder when we are going from like encounter to encounter. We're controlling the character, going through rooms, and yeah, it's just feels a bit more immersive. Rending Cold Slash, Fang Strike, or Hoplite. 20 damage, 20 barrier, say no more. Open that gate and move forward. Let's open the gate. Really like these like console command type of GUI things, really good. This cluster is controlled by an extraction watcher. Uh-oh. This is never good. You can check its description by clicking on it. Most clusters we have a watcher monitor them, placed there to penalize your actions. There are also 2 gates, inspect each one. Open this gate by spending 1 hash key, and unlock this gate by using all nodes in the cluster. Oh boy. Exploit that data node to avoid the extraction watcher. Exploit that exchange node to spend some of the intel you have. Connect to sir.face. Oh boy. This is sir.face, the shop where you can exchange intel and other resources for cards, tools, and more. Feel free to browse and buy. Leave when you're ready, and remember, you won't be able to come back until you find another exchange node. Okay. Completion bonus. If you buy all adjacent items, reduce the trace by 2. Okay. So if you buy 2 of these or 2 of these. Cost reducer. Increase trace by 2 to reduce the cost of adjacent items by 25%. So I buy it for 100 and get them for like 150. But I can still only buy 2 in this case. So deal 40 damage, increase damage of this by 20 per attack played this turn. Wait, what? Deal 40 damage, increase damage of this by 20 per attack played this turn. So why can't I buy this? I have enough. Oh, I have to hold it down. Okay. Okay, foolproof buying. So you cannot just buy something incidentally. You just have to hold down the mouse button. Great idea. Eliminate that sentinel to get to that render node. Start combat. Yes, please. Really like the enemies. Vamp directive. Every time this ice hits, it restores integrity equal to the half of the damage that... No. That's not going to happen. Gain 36 barrier and deal 20 damage. Okay, so we need to mitigate this as much as possible. That's 20. That's 40, so he's not getting back any HP. And I'm just going to deal 20 damage and wait for this card to come back, and we will see. Okay, 120. Inflict 1 exposed and 30 damage. Okay, let's go with this one. Then get like this. Oh yeah, damage and barrier, super good. We need 1 more, and then I just get extra vim. I had to turn off the motion blur, by the way, because I was getting pretty dizzy by the combat, but fortunately there is a motion blur option in the game. 50 damage. Are you okay? Come on. Costs 1. So this is 40 damage. Am I just, trying to get the perfect combination for the damage? Yes. Okay. So for this one, I deal more. And then this is 40. I just really want to check this out. 20 damage, we have 20 of the stuff, and then we got a bunch of them again. So mitigating everything. Oh no, it's not here. So apply it. Gain further barrier instead. That's good. And then... So what is it? We're gonna draw one card and gain 2 clock. Oh, and I get it. Nice. Go with this one. But oh boy. Well, yeah, just blast this up. And it's finally here. Okay. So like this and this, and we finish it with 80. Ooh, what an overkill. Awesome. This is super fun. So also a hash key and a bunch of intel. We cannot use this anymore. Now you can rehash the render node. Rehashing nodes overhauls their functionality in a major way. It's resource consuming, but usually has a big payoff. Okay, let's go. Icebreakers are tools that can disable any ice instantly, whether Sentinel or Watcher. Keep in mind, tools expire when you move to a new layer. Explore the cluster behind the gate. Let's just open it. Another Watcher. This cluster has some incredibly useful nodes. However, it is also protected by an activity watcher, so using any of them in any way would greatly increase your trace. Use the icebreaker on the activity watcher to avoid additional trace, okay. So I guess we're going to get trace after all, but not the extra. Exploit every node here. Obtain a standard driver. What is a driver? Choose a driver. The start of each combat, generate 5 Vim. Stream driver. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, draw 1 card. Interesting. Every time you play 3 defense in a single turn, gain 1 overclocked. What is overclocked? Drivers are segments of source code you can pick up and will grant different bonuses for the run. So there is no tooltip for overclocked. Okay, I'm just going to claim this because this sounds good. Obtain a card. Wow, we got purple ones as well. The illustrations on the cards are somewhat between Shadowrun and Subversion, mixed with a very cool deck builder called Shards of Infinity. Protocols are cards that change the rules of combat once played and disappear afterwards until the end of the combat. Awesome touch. Add that one to your deck. Thank you. And the last one is upgrade a card. Okay, so all the classic elements of deck builders are present. Crimson Assault. If you upgrade it, 50 damage. Jeez, okay. This is a cheesy one. We will see. All arm level raised. No. We definitely don't want to see this too often. That last action raised the grid's alarm level. In this case, raising the alarm level caused that gate to close, but sometimes can spawn new sentinels as well. The gate can be opened, but it will now raise your trace. Open it. Okay, let's open the heavy gate. 1 trace as well. And now we can go to there using a hash key. Finally, you found the core node of this layer. Core nodes always have an exceptionally powerful sentinel on them, known as the core keeper. Oh boy. Since this tutorial grid only has 1 layer, this is the final core node. Keep in mind, real corporate grids can have multiple layers. Before the final battle, there are 2 more things you should learn. First, try customizing your commands for combat here. You can do so from the map at any point during a run. Wait, we can customize... Jeez, okay. This is super good. Draw 1 card or gain 2 grit. Each point increases barrier gain by 5%. Feral, each point increases outgoing damage by 5%. Decays 1 point each turn. 3 cards, Discard one. Choose up to 2 cards from your recycler and place them in your hand. Ooh, that's brutal. Choose 1 card from your repo and place it in your hand. Yeah, please. Execute. Choose a card from your repo and play it for free. Gain 2 clock. Discard a card from your hand and reduce its clock cost by 1 until... well, energize. I'm going to keep it. Lastly, check out your skills. You can use any of your skills at any time. Doing so will disable all skills until the alarm level is raised. In this case, you could try using the hunting ground skills in this core node cluster to get a benefit for the final battle. Good luck breaching the mainframe, runner. Hunting grounds, plus Vim, plus Feral, plus Grit. Oh boy. Confirm, sure. Oh, we can choose. Well, Feral, you know, full damage. Not a huge fan of full damage builds, but let's just go. This is a tutorial. Ooh, this guy's scary. In combat, you can check your active drivers and their effects here. Battery overdrive. Some sentinels have companion devices or independent parts of themselves called peripherals to aid them in combat. Disabling them is not mandatory to win the combat. Oh boy, what is this guy? Remove all barrier from the ice, remove 11 barrier from the runner. Well... remove all barrier. Peripherals have their own separate integrity and subroutines and must be targeted separately by single target attacks. Disabling a peripheral will set off its death trigger, which you can check here. Ah, that's the death trigger. Oh boy, okay. Okay. So for some reason, I was thinking that this guy is doing this every turn. My question was the timing, but in this case, here is the skull icon, so we just have to get rid of this guy, because otherwise we are getting a bunch of, you know, barrier removed every single turn. Okay, so Arsenal Directive. At the end of runner's turn, if this ice has any barrier, it upgrades all of its offensive subroutines. Jeez, no. Start of your turn, generate free whim. Yes, please. Nice trying to get barrier. We only have 1 clock left, so... you know, I just hit the jaw because I really don't want to get this guy anything extra, but upgrading the subroutine of the defensive thing. 30 HP left. Get this one. Get this one. So no more helper. Gain barrier and deal 18 damage on hit, inflict 1 debilitated. Reduces outgoing damage by 25%. Oh man. You know, we just... that's fine. Okay, here is the brutal card. Oh, wow. So this is 44. This is 88, but wait for it. This is 121. Jeez. We almost one-hit the boss. Okay, but you know, that was just the tutorial area, so... this is super exciting. Okay. Check out the other one, Ursa, again, because we kinda know her. And we are just going to blast a beginner run. Let's see what's going on. Features 1 layer, fewer sentinels, weaker sentinels, and better nodes. Say no more. Beginner run. Add-on is digital group. Here we go. So let's see. Gate. Open. I really like how these rooms are just building up. So this is a compiler. Get 80 intel, obtain a card. But we got a gate watcher. So first, I like to go and just disable the sentinel, if that's possible. Okay, we know this guy. He was the end boss in the tutorial. So So just 20 damage, 20 damage, and I just like to get rid of this jaw guy. For that we get like 1 card, okay. Okay, we got the debilitated applied. Trying to gain barrier. Let's just draw a card. Then get extra vim. And I just, you know, deal damage nonetheless. Because we don't need barrier at the moment. Just putting up some barrier. 16 damage, so let's just go and maybe draw cards. No, I'm just going to keep all the vim so we can do the energize thing in the next turn. So definitely, because this is 40. Go. Get to 80. Draw a card, get to... Oh no, I screwed up the timing. Oh boy. I was just a little bit too excited about this thing. Ah, never mind. We are not getting damaged. At least this is good. We'll... yeah, I guess. Okay, let's just go with this one. Because maybe we need it later. Oh. This guy has a really interesting head piece going on. And he goes down. Good. Music is just so good. I can't believe it. So Hashkeys, Intel. So we need the eye sting, but first, I guess we need Intel. So of course trace level is 1. Ooh. Okay. Stab directive. While cloak is online, the ice hides its intent. And this is cloak. Inflict 2 exposed to ice. And ice gains 9 barrier. How about no? Woohoo! Super uncanny. I love it. Gains 16 barrier. Well, we just hit her because she's exposed. And trying to deal a bunch of damage. But this one, wait a second. So like extra. And then we need 2 more. But I can do this by barrier. This is 10. And now we are dealing 40 damage or 50 because of the exposed. Woohoo! $16 barrier. And there she goes. What an awesome stance to die. Or turn off in this case. Okay, so trace level is 2. Do I have this thing? Gate watcher. Every gate you open in this cluster. Oh, only gates. Obtain a card. Obtain a card of higher rarity and 2 keys. Wait, do we need... No, we don't need keys to open this. Rehash. Into when extracting any nodes. Let's go exploit this one. Then obtain this one. Ooh, look at this. The Punk's Gift. Decompile a card from your hand. Deal 20 times its Vim as damage to... Wait, what? That's brutal. The first card you play each turn generates double Vim. Yes, please. Great protocol. Love it. Okay, we need extra intel. And here, unlock the gate in the current cluster or extra intel, where we don't have the ice thing, so I just have to do this. Click on it, confirm. Okay, so we cannot do anything with that, but opening the gate will give us like +1 trace. Yeah. Okay, bunch of other sentinels. Let's just take care of this guy. Okay, we know this guy, and he's a bit weaker than I remembered. Oh yeah, let's just go up. Get the Vim thing. Okay. Well, 40 damage. You know, we will take a little damage. Same stuff. And for the next one, we will do like a combo. Yes. So it's 40. Let's go this. Energize. Oh, no, first we use... Oh no, we don't want to... Ah no, it doesn't matter in this case. We just use this. Oh, there, it's matter. Oh boy, it matters. Oh no, we can go up. Oh, I thought we cannot exceed the clock thing. Oh, mama. Well, now we know. Select one, and he goes down. Okay. Okay, I thought that because it's 3 out of 3, we cannot exceed the limit. Okay, it doesn't matter. Reveal all clusters connected to this one. Reveal the core node or extra intel. You know, get extra intel, and I really hope that we can just buy stuff really soon. Obtain a random basic tool. What is this? So like ice sting? This is gatebreaker. Unlock target gates. Cool. Get this guy. Okay, so starting with the greed protocol. Go like this. We are not getting any cards this time. That's good. So if we... It's like 20 damage. Ooh, we got 7 exposed. Wait, is it a 1? Yeah, it's a 1. Okay, okay. For some reason I thought it's 7. That it would be pretty outlandish. So this is giving like 2. So we start with a 2 because in this case we get it as swim. Yes. Then a barrier, and then with this one we deal 40 damage. Good. Well, let's go with this one. Then this one. Then we energize. And we just use the barrier thing. Good. So I'm not sure if we can heal, by the way. Directly. That's a nice one, but, you know, alarm level raised. Which means... potentially more sentinel. We will see. Should I? What is the other one? Obtain a gate breaker, but you already have a great gate breaker. Unlock a gate in the current cluster. Well, I can just unlock it and use the gate breaker later. Good. Not sure if it's necessary to take down this guy, but this is a different enemy. Wickers MK1. Every time this ice hits, it inflicts 1 exposed. Thank you. That's a good one. Okay, so we don't want to get hit. That's the main thing. But yeah, we are getting hit. Ooh, This is really nasty. So we have to at least get some stuff. Like, yes. And we are still getting damaged. Ooh. Okay. It's time. It's 9. And then we deal extra 40. So we just have to survive 1. Okay, no problem. So that 80 something damage in 1 turn was pretty brutal. Obtain a card. Obtain a card of higher rarity. I'd like to do that. So we get 5 of this for free. Brutal Mauling. Deal 35 damage to all targets. Gain 4 feral. Ooh, Ulysses toy. Deal damage equal to 2 times the Vim you spent this battle. This battle? Okay. Okay. That's brutal. Sure. Get extra money. I really hope that we can find a cool like merchant node thing. Oh, these are all connected here. Okay. Well, let's just go and take care of this guy. Hoo-hoo. Wings. Runner gains 1 clock and draws 1 card. And 12 of the stuff. Okay, not using it now. 86. Deal 24 damage on hit, inflicts 1 debilitated. I guess that's inevitable. So outgoing damage is decreased by 25%. Okay, I'm just, building up to the point where we can deal stuff. Yeah, we saw some like healing thing in the shop node. Okay, that's good. It's 11, so in this case, this is 40. 40 to all targets, okay. We need this. So it's like 18. So this case, this is 36. Which is the amount we need. So I'm just going to use this and woohoo! Okay, that's awesome. So what is this? Driver, obtain a standard driver or extract plus 500 intel. I think we need a driver because we don't have any at the moment. Hourglass driver, we are getting amped. Increased Vim generated by all cards by 1 until played this turn. Each point represents duration in number of rounds. Every time you use 3 commands in a single turn, gain 1 clock. 3 commands in a single turn. Is this possible? And every time you play a protocol, gain 70 barrier. We have a protocol and we usually start with that, so that's a good one. Disable a sentinel in the current cluster. Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. Select a sentinel. Confirm. Woohoo! Awesome. Teleport to a random cluster. Prioritizes unrevealed. Obtain a teleporter. Okay, what about this one? Obtain a card. Yes, please. Cranium Rush. Gain 1 overclocked. Start your turn with 1 extra clock. Ooh, okay. Cracked Cold Lash. For 0, deal 20 damage to all targets. Add 1 fragmented data card in your repo. Corrupted type card that has no effect. Yeah, we are just cluttering the deck. And the Maker's Touch, 30 damage, discard 1 random card from your hand. If it was an attack card, deal 30 additional damage. Oh boy. You know, Cranium Rush. Okay, alarm level increased. Aha. Nice. Let's just go. Take that. The classic Uvu face. Awesome. Runner draws 2 cards, and it's called Screen. Okay, so Protocol. If you are playing it, gain 70 barrier. Awesome. So no barrier cards here, and I just go with this one, and here we go. Angry face. Back to happy face. Okay, that's good. Inflict barrier, inflict 1, overloaded. What is overloaded? Generator costs 1 extra clock until played this turn. Oh boy. I should, yeah, get rid of the screen, I think. Inflict, so, yeah. Discard like this. Gain 1 overclocked. Yes, we need an overclocked for the next turn. Infected data, take 5 damage. Oh. Okay, so, okay, wait a second. So, like, yeah, okay. So this one is mitigating this. Draw 1 card, I guess. Yeah, let's just get rid of the screen. And, yeah, this one. And it's going to deal more damage, for sure. But I don't want them to clutter my deck at all. Deals damage. Infected data. Oh boy. No. So we have to like mitigate at least this amount. And then we go with this. Overloaded. Get de-energized. For sure. We need this. So it's like 66 damage. Lot. Get the barrier. I don't need the infected stuff. And 66. Well, I'm just going to go with this because otherwise this would be wasted. And I guess that's it. Okay. Awesome. So instead of opening, I'm just going to teleport to a place. Cool. Oh. So this one. Obtain a standard driver. Yes, please. Every time you play free defense in a single turn, get 1 overclocked. Every 5th card you play, draw 1 card, and every time you use critical command, deal 40 damage to the ice. Critical command. Which is the last one. And we usually use that, so that's a good one. Reveal the core node. Yes, please. I like to see it. Okay, it's quite far. So we have to prioritize, I guess. Obtain it, obtain an icebreaker. And here, obtain a card. Yes, please. Void code slash. Damage to all target. Inflict 2 exposed to all. Distress guile. Barrier grit. And input assistant. Barrier and 1 cached. Start your turn drawing 1 extra card. Yes, please. Okay, take down this. Because somehow we have to get out of this place. Not the best idea, but we need the extra thing, so. This is the stagged. And we get the overclock from the cranium thing. So 40. So yes, let's go with this one. And then this one. And use this. And we deal a bunch. And we're good. But we really need that shop node because we need some HP. And we have like tons of stuff. Gain an icebreaker. Yes. We just take this down. So we know not need any of this thing. Log scrubber. Oh, what is that? We haven't found anything like that. Input assistant. Yeah, this guy is the vampirism guy. So we just go and take him, hopefully. Without taking any damage, but yeah, we already at exposed level, so. Well, it doesn't matter. Input assistant. Go for that. Blast this. Gain the overclocked. Use this, go with the barrier, and then we deal only 36, but that's really close to what we need. So that's fine. So can I obtain a lock scrubber? Obtain 2 lock scrubbers. Reduce trace by 4. But yes, please. Ooh, that's a good one. And then we just open the gate. And go here. Which is really close to the last one. So we just... Let's see, what is this? Restores integrity. Yes, please. Just take the sentinel. 56 damage, so I just boost up the shield. And that's not enough, so go like this. Oh, forgot to use this. No. The overload, the assistant. Let's go with Grease Protocol. So now. For the barrier. Use this. And, you know, I just use this because... Why not? Oh, could have used Scout. So that's 40. So let's see. Restores integrity. Free. Need free. Okay. Intel. Remove a card. I think card-wise we are fine. Will we get like 2 extra? I don't know. Okay, let's go. So that's the barrier damage thing. So we need at least one. You know, let's go with 2. Take this. And yeah, we just go with the big one next time. So here's the protocol. The Cranium Rush. And we take no damage because I used the protocol thing. That's good. So now it is time. Deal a lot of damage and then use the energize thing. Deal more damage, get a card, even more, and use this. So these command things are extremely great. I'm pretty sure the Ulysses toy is a Blade Runner reference with the folded unicorn thing. So we have 2, but this costs 3. And this is a gate breaker. Can we get like... Unlocks a gate in this cluster. Yeah, that's cool. Hash key. Okay, obtain 2 hash keys. Then we can get 200 integrity. Chew boy. Okay, feels much better. And we got the last one, so... Oh, no, wait a second. I just... get this. And then I use my gate breaker. And since we know this is somewhere, yeah, this is here. Intel, obtain lock scrubber. Oh yeah, this is also something we'd like to have. Upgrade a card, and here, oh yeah, connect to the surface. So we just take this and then we spend all the nice intel we have. Great. Cranium, damage, and this one because we don't have any clocks. Input assistant. 33. This is 10. So we get 40. I go with the major. We discard this. And we deal... Well, it's fine. Do we need the greed protocol, by the way? No, I don't think so. Yeah, we need it. Oh, never mind. Cool. So this one is down. We get the lock scrubber. But wait, this is going to increase the trace level. But if I use this, will this... Oh boy, brutal. Oh, wait, so I can click on this and it won't... Oh yeah, so you can only scrub trees at a specific level if it is like, you know, in progress. Oh man, you cannot reduce the level, only the tree's progress. That's nasty, for sure. We don't need the barrier. And the stealth thing, thank you. Well, let's build up for the next one. Ooh. Okay, different attack pattern. Let's go with this one. Okay. Okay, so what about this one? Upgrade a card. I'm just going to scrub these. I have a lot of intel. So I just upgrade this. 3 times the whim. Oh man. That's going to be good. And then connect to the surface. So what do we need here? Disable a sentinel. That's a great one. If you buy all adjacent items, reduce trace by 2. So there was something about getting HP, reduce trace, reduce cost of adjacent one, reduce resources used to unlock some gates, and rehash nodes. Okay, this is a rehash thing. Every 4th gate you open, gain 1 hash key. Interesting ones. Okay, so let's see. Deal 60 damage. If you are at maximum whim, also gain barrier equal to damage dealt. Data drain. Here we go. The cache thing was really cool. Reduce trace by 4. Disable a sentinel. That's good. Maybe, you know, we just get 2 keys, I guess. Yeah. Sounds good. Increase trace by 2 to reduce the cost of adjacent items. Well, I just go with this one. And of course, they are not connected. So first we take down these guys and then we just go here. Ooh. Right antler and left antler. Inflict 1 suppressed. That's good. Wait, and this is not decompiling. Well, I think I just take this down. So go with this one, then. Oh, that costs 2. Wait, what? Oh, cards cost 1 extra. Oh, okay. That was my bad. Okay, that's fine. Go with this. Take down the antler. Get the cranium thing. This costs 0. We play this and then energize. And the Ulysses thing is going to deal a lot of damage. Cool. Oh boy. This is growing back. What are you? We just get a card. Oh no. Well, still good. Okay. So this one is out. We disable this heavy gate, we open it, but we get extra trace. That's not a problem. But we need... Wait, what? So this one is not leading anywhere. How is this possible? Oh, okay, sorry. Beach the mainframe. That was interesting. I thought that's going to be like another room. Okay, let's see. Deal 400 damage to the ice. And make the core vulnerable. Add Pierce core card to runner's hand. Stun the ice. Oh my god, what is this? Look at these. And it doesn't really matter if we take damage or not, because these are being applied. He's just standing there like, you know, come with me. Okay. Wait, so let's just really quickly... Add a card that costs 2 and deals a lot of damage to the core peripheral. Okay. You know, let's go. Let's go with these. Here we go. A bunch of cool debuffs, my friend. Okay. Need the overcharge thing. These as well. The barrier. Then get like 1 card. Dealing less damage, I know, but slowly we take this down. But these will go away, most of them. So 45, 80 damage. Jesus Christ, okay. Go with this. Let's get a card. We need 2 barriers. And that's just 40, but maybe better. Wait, he's the... What? Okay. Oh, they cost more because of the debilitated. Come on. Then he's going to inflict a bunch of like problematic stuff. Okay, cool. Okay, we need the extra. We need these. And before I do that, let's go this way. I fear that's not going to be enough. So wait. Reduces the outgoing damage. This is down stable. Okay, so this is for free. Deal to this. And then 63 for this is not enough, unfortunately. But if I get 1 card, that's not a damage one, so... Okay, I kinda hope for this. It's a good one. Pierce score. So deal damage to the core. Well, yeah. But I just die because he's dealing... No, I was able to stop him. Aha, cool. So we deal 30. This is the energized thing. Okay, I get this. I deal damage, and we add some barrier. But that's still not enough. I'm going to die. Yes. Well, that was technically close. So I think I screwed up with the 4th level of alerts when I thought that the scrubber can take down already existing levels, alert levels, but you know, nonetheless, Into the Gird is super fun. I play a bunch of like roguelike deck builders, and nowadays really cool versions are coming out with really awesome and unique mechanics, and Into the Gird is one of them. So just really quickly summarize this. So this is a cyberpunk roguelike deck builder meeting some dungeon crawl elements where you are hacking different types of nodes and you get like income. You also increase your threat level, you take down a bunch of sentinels who are the enemy. There are some door blockers, some watchers, and you can get different types of items and combinations. You got the commenting that you get with the virtual RAM, extra like helping mechanics, protocols, all the cyberpunk jazz, and it's super cool. So thank you very much for the devs of Into the Gird for sending me the key. And if you're looking for a cool roguelike deck builder, I highly recommend this. Link is in the description. For today, I was the Alchemist, and I'm seeing you with many more awesome indie game gameplays. Check out.